It is an icy, rainy day. The kind of day where all I want to do is snuggle up under a blanket in a very cozy chair with a cup of hot spiced tea and read a good book or think deep thoughts. Today I got to do both because I had an invitation to consider the freedom that becomes available to us when we look at our inner darkness, what Carl Gustav Jung called the shadow. Shirzad Shamin, in his positive intelligence process, calls the saboteurs. And Richard Schwartz, in his internal family systems, calls the parts. Now, the question is about freedom. And it's this: what freedom can we enjoy when we are able to make peace with the shadow, the dark side, inside of ourselves, and perhaps that dark side in others? Now, if you're familiar with Jungian shadow theory, the idea is that a lot of what triggers us, not only in ourselves, but especially in others, what upsets us, what we despise and loathe, is really about a dark, suppressed side of ourselves. And this is a very uncomfortable thought, especially when we're triggered by someone else's behavior and we think that is awful, terrible, disgusting, unacceptable, abhorrent. The invitation of shadow work is to see what can we take from that. How can we bring that dark side of the shadow into the light and embrace it, make peace with it, so that it doesn't trigger us and others, but also so that we can use that power. Because very often the things that we do not express are things that are in the shadow. And when we do express those things, we can accomplish more as leaders in ourselves, and we can do more for our people. So it's a very stimulating invitation. It's also one that makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Well, this all came up in a chapter called No Boundaries Means No Freedom in Egg-Based Leadership, the Journal for Liberating Leaders by Ian Hatton. I love the interdisciplinary insights that came through in this chapter, the deep self-confrontation, and being able to do that journaling on a day like this. I'd love to hear how you interpret shadow work from a Jungian perspective and also from that of other experts who've worked in this field, and what your thoughts are on the shadow, freedom, and leadership. I'm on the Egg-Based Leadership Journey, and if you'd like to join me, this is where you can do it.